Hi, my name is Jessica Carey, and I am a client of Anna Kate Fitness and just competed in my very first NPC show with Anna Kate as my coach. And it was an incredible experience, but it all started a long time ago for me, actually. I would say well over 10 years ago, 17 if we really want to talk about it. I had my first baby shortly out of high school. I got married, had our first baby at 19, and that kind of started the roller coaster that was my weight loss and fitness journey. So I didn't really have a base of fitness. I was active as a teenager in sports and cheerleading and such. And so getting pregnant, I didn't really have a base of knowledge of nutrition, fitness, anything. I gained 75 pounds with that first pregnancy at 18 years old, delivered at 19, and that began my roller coaster of up and down weight loss journey. I went on to have 2 more babies before ever having a good basis of knowledge of fitness or nutrition, gaining 60 pounds, 50 pounds, losing some in between. But the only way that ever worked for me, because I never really tried anything else, was taking diet pills in between pregnancies. I would lose 30, 40 pounds using diet pills, eating hardly anything, next to nothing during the day, living on coffee, and eating like my kids' scraps after dinner. Thus really damaging my relationship with food. And so it was after my third baby was probably 2 or 3. I had just finished kind of another stint on diet pills. I was down about 35 pounds and had stopped losing weight at that point. I couldn't really eat any less. And so I was at a point that I didn't know what else to do. I saw a friend posting some workouts on Facebook, and that she was advertising that she could support people in losing weight. She looked great. She had kids. So I reached out to her kind of as a last-ditch effort and thought, if I'm already kind of losing weight, not eating, I wonder what would happen if I worked out. And so I reached out to her and started working out from home with her support and the support of her community. And along with these at-home fitness programs came a meal plan. I had never really followed a meal plan before. I had done diets like Atkins and things like that, but I had never really followed something that said, eat this, do that. And I remember eating way more than I was used to and thinking, this is not going to work. This is not how I lose weight. And I told her, if I gain weight this week, it's your fault and I'm going to be so mad. And so I was eating more than I ever had. I was drinking like a really big protein shake every day. And I actually was feeling fueled. I actually felt like I had real energy, not coffee energy, not jitters, but like real energy to work out and, push through. I felt strong. I felt excited. But more than anything, I was excited because I could talk about it. It's hard to talk about taking diet pills and not eating very much. So I was proud of myself, and that really kept me going. But that first week, I was eating more than I ever had, and I lost 4 pounds. And stepping on that scale that first Friday, I'll never forget, I was like, oh wow, there's a better way. I've been doing this wrong all along. I feel so much better, and I know it's healthier. Like in my head, I was like, this feels right. I know this is the way that I can do this. And I kept going. And I kept going, and I kept going. And back then, like I said, I had 3 kiddos, but I kept working out at home. I kept following these meal plans, using these nutrition shakes, supporting other people along the way, diving into a community, and that accountability ended up actually being the biggest key to my success. So kind of fast forward, that's where it stayed for about 7, 8 years. It was working out at home in my basement. I had 2 more babies in the process, so that was a total of 5 kids. I am a mom of 5, and I worked out through pregnancy, through postpartum, got back into really good shape, got pregnant again, repeat the process, and it was about 3 or 4 years ago that I decided we're done having babies, and I wanted to really focus on leveling up in the fitness area, leveling up in, the intensity of my workouts and my focus on nutrition. And I wanted to learn more, and I was always constantly kind of pushing myself. And so I did. I really dove into one of the hardest programs we had to offer at that time, really focused on my nutrition to the best of my knowledge at that time, and I got incredible results. And I felt like I kind of unlatched this, or what do you want to say? I unlocked this other level of commitment and discipline that I didn't realize I had. And so that was about 2.5 years ago, and I've been raising my bar ever since. And it was that confidence that was built at home from these programs that gave me the confidence to reach out to Anna Kate and say, hey, I don't know if you could help me. I see you got this shred. I started following her, probably a year before I ever reached out. And I could just tell that she was super knowledgeable. She was confident. She had great results. She was getting people great results. And I wanted to learn more. I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to raise that bar again and see what was possible outside of my basement. And so I reached out to her, and I started the shred just back in, gosh, it feels like it was forever ago, but it was just back in, when did we start that? April of 2022. And I learned how to count macros, and I decided I was going to compete in my first show. I had gotten great results. I was really lean, I was really strong, but I only knew what I knew. I didn't know how to get to that next level, and it was Anna Kate that really just showed me the way. She, showed me how to eat towards my goals. She worked with me on posing. She told me what to do for certain workouts. I still worked out at home a lot, but it was totally doable to do in the gym or at home with her guidance. So we went about, I think it was 15-week prep, and I absolutely shocked myself, if I'm being completely honest. With her knowledge and my discipline, I by far got in the best shape of my entire life, and stood on that stage just 1 week ago in July and won the Masters division of my first NPC show, and also opened Class A division of that show, and took second overall in bikini of that show. And I'm so proud. I really am, but I know that I could never have done it without partnering up with someone who truly cared about me, my results, and breathed belief into me every step of the way. Even back when I was working out at home, I needed that community, that accountability, that support to stick with it. It really changed the game for me back then. And so it's no surprise that when I wanted to raise my bar again, learn more, push myself to that next level, that I needed that. And I'm so thankful that it was Anna Kate and her team that really, linked arms with me, took me under her wing, and showed me the ropes, because it's really opened a whole new world for me. And I'm so excited to see what happens next. From a stay-at-home mom who worked out in my basement every morning at 5 a.m. by myself, to now an NPC bikini competitor. It's just a testament to consistency, sticking with it, constantly pushing yourself, raising your bar, dedication, commitment, and partnering with the right people. It truly does matter. And like I said, I'm so thankful and grateful and excited to see what comes next, because we've already got some stuff in the works, and I know we're going to accomplish great things. So thank you, Anna Kate. Thank you, Anna Kate Fitness. You guys have unlocked another level for me, and we'll see where it takes us. Over those 8 years, I was able to lose 67 pounds and keep it off and maintain for a few years before I really decided to level up and take it to the next level, focus more on fitness, more on nutrition, and really push myself to see what I was capable of.
So all of us here on Team AK Fitness and anyone else in Jessica's life is so inspired by Jessica. And from a coach perspective, she's probably one of the most coachable people I have worked with. And as an athlete, as a client, if you have a coach that's trying to help you or a trainer that's trying to help you, my number one piece of advice is to be coachable. If you're coachable and willing to listen and also ask questions and be a team with your coach, you will be 100% successful. And having a good coach to help guide you on that journey is so important.